That little black girl is gorgeous, and I know that when she grows up, she's gonna be even more gorgeous. That's just how it works.
Ooh. Oh, ASMR.
You've seen the videos that, you know, I don't really like to talk about or name, of black women being assaulted, of a little black girl calling herself ugly. I've mentioned before, I'm not a person that can see stuff like that and just go spewing off how I feel about it. It took me a bit to watch both of those videos, and I still haven't even seen the actual whole, you know, clip of the girl that was assaulted. As someone who has experienced that growing up in the black community, it was heartbreaking to see. It's triggering, which is why I don't eagerly watch the videos. I'll hear a lot of black women talking about wanting to get out of the hood, just to be honest. And I think I take for granted, because people around me will say, you know, will try to put this, like, you're not better than us because you got out of the hood, you know, like, but we don't give a fuck about that type of shit onto me. So I'm like, okay, well, like, I never said I was better than anybody. I'm just living my bougie ass existence the way I've always planned to do. But you see what I'm saying? Because, like, the vibes that I get are constantly like, you think you better? You think you better? I take for granted the fact that I'm not in the hood, because people want to keep you in the hood mentality. I still have hood instincts, okay? I still have my hood instincts. I think that's important, you know? Some guy said, like, you sound like a chocolate-covered grandma. And I'm like, okay, that's accurate, dude. Like, I went to private school. I grew up in the hood. This shit is crazy out here, how you can end up sounding from that shit. I think because people try to make it sound like you're a traitor and you're this horrible person if you get out of the hood, if you work hard and get out of the hood by any means necessary. Hello. However you had to fucking do it. Hello. You got out. What getting out implies, who you leave behind, etc. I feel like that negative connotation to it all, if you are one of the few people that can get out of the hood, you're just made to feel bad about it the entire time, and you rarely get to embrace it, which is what I realized just this year I have to do by any means necessary. That's why anybody can get it, as far as I'm concerned. I'm like, how dare you? I worked my ass off to get out the hood. That's what everybody talks about. It's not just black women, all right? Everybody talks about the life that they could have outside of the hood, but then they want to make you feel like crap when it actually happens. You know, I related hardcore to that girl. I was that girl. I think a lot of us were that girl. But we're all saying, that girl is going to grow up to be beautiful. Come on. We all know that. She'll figure it out and learns what she needs to do. Black women grow up beautifully. There's nothing but racism and colorism and misogynoir behind telling little black girls otherwise. That's how they try to get you, okay? That little black girl is gorgeous, and I know that when she grows up, she's gonna be even more gorgeous. That's just how it works. People love to play like I was on here. Like when I was growing up, I had my hair done all the time, and it was, no. I was outside in the sun all the time, you know, because taking little black ass outside, don't be in my house, was the vibe. All right, I was dark skinned, I was nappy haired. Wasn't nobody checking for me when they want to say they're now mad about the glow up. Mad about the glow up. Sorry, I figured it out. Money talks. I figured it out. Almost everything that I do is keeping my safety, my family's safety, the people I care about safety in mind, based on the experiences that I've had. People want to shame you for it? Oh, let me dub that. Forget you. Forget you. Right? You're not going to shame me for trying to make a better life for myself and my children. And actually succeeding. Okay? Oh, when a little girl cried, it just broke my heart, you know? And y'all love to make fun of black pain. Anybody make fun of that shit, crush them. She's smarter than the average bear. She gets what's going on. So I see a life of hypergamy for that beautiful little girl. Okay. And then she can style her hair however she wants, and she can be the girly girl she wants to be, because every girl wants to be girly girl. Just about almost every girl wants to be girly girl. And when you're a black girl, I know for my case, it was denied. It was denied. Whenever I tried to be girly girl or feminine, people would block it. Now they want to sit there and say you act like a man? What? So which is it? Which is it, bitch? Mrs. Briggs or Miss Mathers? It doesn't matter. It definitely starts at home. I believe that is her family's responsibility. I'm not going to say fault. I'm not going to say that. But I will say it's their responsibility to make sure that they're raising a little girl who loves herself and when she looks in the mirror, thinks she's beautiful. That's your responsibility. That's why I go so hard for Black representation in schools. And when you work in schools and you're a Black teacher and you want Black representation, people will treat you differently for vouching for that. Because people want to pretend like this kumbaya shit works. And it does not, okay? You can't have little Black girls see images of only little white girls being told that they're beautiful and expect them to also be feminine. And you see what I'm saying? How stupid that is? I was a grown-ass adult when we got Princess Tiana. The fuck? Should have been had Tiana. I had to be a white Barbie when I was in kindergarten because I wanted to be a Princess Barbie. And of course, I didn't have a costume, so the school, had a set of costumes. Well, I wanted to be Princess Barbie. It came with this like white mask. And I remember how ridiculous this mask looks. This pale white mask with this like yellow hair on it. How ridiculous this mask looks. That's what I remember thinking at 5 years old. But people want to pretend that little kids don't understand that they're not being represented. I promise you they do. I've worked with more kids than most people ever will. I worked with kids my whole life. They completely understand that they're not the ones being represented on the Batman and Superman lunchboxes. They completely understand that. Representation matters. Get with it. If you're a parent, a Black parent, it's your job. These schools ain't gonna do it. Have you not caught on? To empower your child. Surround them with images of themselves doing great things. These schools and the media, they're not going to do that for you. Please understand that if you haven't understood it by now. That's why so many Black American parents are homeschooling. I know you don't think it's the job of some other adult to teach or give your child anything. Understand, they're supposed to be teaching them 2 + 2. That's barely getting done. You're going to have to teach that too. So you might as well homeschool. That's only 4 to 6 hours out of the day, compared to your kid wasting 8 hours in school being shuffled around in class and told to shut up for 30 minutes. Sorry, but school system, private schools or homeschool, shit. That's what I believe in. Other kids were probably telling this girl that she's not pretty. I've been there. Yes, I have. Because if you don't have the cool things, that's what kids will say to you. Do I remember who said what, blah, blah? Not really, no, because I don't give a fuck, because I know I got more than them today. I know I got more than they got today. Do what you need to do to get to where you gotta go. I promise you. You owe no apologies for what you have to do along the way. None. It's a war zone out there. That's what life is for Black women. And if you're one of these Black women that's like, I don't feel oppressed and, I have a family, and well, good for you. Good for you. I don't have the support system you have. So just like I don't come on here and I don't bash Black fathers, I don't. Even though to this day, my daddy ain't did shit for me. To this day. And I never would. Because I understand that there are Black women out there that have Black fathers. There are Black women out there that, love their fathers, etc., right? You have to understand that there are Black women out there that got to do what they have to do to survive. And still I see no changes. And not everybody can move in a suburban block way. Not everybody can do that. So congratulations that you get to make the suburban choice. But when you don't have family finances to fall back on and a strong support system, you got to make the tough choices to protect yourself always. Okay? And to empower these little girls always. Empower all Black children always. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.